Hi my Razzlers, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all fabulous. If you haven't been here before and you're new to this channel, remember to subscribe by clicking the little subscribe box to join my RazDaz family and click the little bell so you'll be notified of all my big jazz hand videos I do. So in this video I'm going to be chit-chatting about some art I did, and I went along the theme of calling it word art, and basically I got people to choose 3 words and then I had to make up a piece of art to do with them 3 words and combined it all together. Obviously it was my twist on what it looks like and stuff, but I thought it was a cool challenge to do. And throughout the whole week I've been doing this challenge, like asking people 3 words and each day doing a new piece of artwork. So if you haven't already checked out my RazDazThemArt on Instagram and Facebook, go and check it out now because they're all on there, and of course you'll see it throughout this video as well. But if you want to keep up to date with all my art stuff as well, go and check that out and give it a follow and like which ones you think are fabulous. As well, before I did another video on lockdown art where I showed you guys what kind of art stuff I did over lockdown and my process and how my art changed and what things I kept the same. So go and check that one out. And as well, in that video I spoke about another art challenge I did throughout the whole week where I did an art piece a day. But with this challenge of word art, I thought it was really cool because it got you guys involved. So if you still want to get involved, do put in the comment box 3 words and I'll try and make an art piece out of this 3 words. And I'll come up with different things and stuff and see where it goes. I try and do it quite fast and not really think about it because I kind of like that idea of you don't really have that much time just to make it kind of thing, and just see where it flows basically. And I'm still going on the same aspects of using paint techniques and layering and montagey, and I'll talk about my different pieces as we go along. And I hope you enjoy this video and do give it a thumbs up if you do. So on day 1, the first art piece I did was, I had 3 words, what was bounce, balloon and minx. So then I kind of thought of what these represent in my kind of vision, I guess, as an artist vision, and I came up with this piece. And as you can see, I got the bounce was the dancer bouncing kind of into the stage or into life or whatever way you want to look at it. And then with the balloons, I chose hot air balloons, like journeys and places that you can travel in a balloon and things like that. And with minx, I chose a seductive woman, but I chose a seductive woman in a kind of different way of seduction. She's kind of like a seductive woman of life, really. She's kind of telling you to take a chance and go for it and just go on the journey basically, rather than seductive in a different way, I guess. She's like how she's sitting and stuff and looking ahead and being seductive by life in a kind of way. So it was a bit of a twist in the word minx, but I didn't want it, I wanted it to all kind of link together in a way, and I think it has done that. And I put it on a wooden bark background again. I think it's worked really well. I do quite like it. I mean, I like the elements of, she looks, obviously she's drawn, and then you have the elements of the layering and montage effect within it again, and just linking all the elements together. So with the next piece I had the words candle, growth and mask. So I went along the same kind of route of working out what these meant to me, and as you can see I used a face mask but more of a over the eyes, so it's kind of, you can see someone's putting it on them, so it's covering what they see up in a way. And then you've got the top, someone holding a candle and someone else is lighting it, and the growth of the leaves. So it kind of is a bit like, I suppose, a development of a person and it growing up through the canvas. And with this I put it onto bark wooden effect with the leaves in the background as well, as you can see, because I always like to add a bit more texture to it and working into the picture and stuff, as you can see around the edges and things. So yeah, like I said, it's the light, someone else is lighting the candle and they're holding it towards, like showing them the way and the growth of the person, and someone is covering up their eyes, so it's kind of them taking away the mask. So with day 3, the words were melting, justice and ribbon. So you can see I've got elements of ice melting, and in the background it is melting like the mountains and ice and things. And then I've got ribbon represented in newspaper. You can see it's ribbon effect. I really liked the newspaper on this. I thought it was really cool. And then you've got the justice with the woman with the sword and the scales. I don't know why I went completely more or less blue with this. Of course you've got the elements of the newspaper not being blue, and I put purple like kind of spray paint over it as well, because I thought it gave a good texture effect as well, and put this onto icy background again, and did the same thing of working into it just to give more effect. If there's any of these works that you do prefer or you think are really cool, do let me know in the comment box, because it's really cool to hear what ideas or what you think about these pieces. So with this piece I had the words survivor, unearthly, forgotten. I chose survivor, like you have a compass that you're trying to survive something in the wilderness kind of thing, and as you can see there is the trees coming through the background of the compass of forgotten, unhealthy, because they look unhealthy trees. And then you've got the survivor bit of the leaves of a shoot coming through of the plant again, and then in the background you've got a boat, so it's going on, I suppose, the thing of journey again, but of the, it's been forgotten again and is left, and it's a bit kind of decaying in a way, I guess. And then you've got the element of going with the trees again. It's in like a desert land and it's got the water at the bottom again. I mean, because I've layered it up, you can't see it completely, but I quite like that, like working into it with the eraser and stuff, so you only can see certain elements. And then I put this onto a, oh, what are they called? Like a storage box. Containers, that's it, containers, what you get on ships basically. So I've laid it onto that, so it looks quite cool, and then worked into it again. And this was the last one for Friday, and the words for this was 5, love and languages. So as you can see on here, I've done the love as in with the hearts, but I chose like wooden kind of creative crafty hearts, and then I've got a rose appearing through, and I chose a dice because like I sometimes feel like you roll the numbers of dice of life, and it's got the number 5 as you can see on it. And for language, I wasn't quite sure what to use, but I chose like a dictionary with, of course, you can see all the words and stuff, but you can't quite read them, so you don't know what language it is in a way. And it's a look, this one's, as you can see, it's red and stuff, and pinks and things and purples, because I feel maybe love and romance is that kind of colours. I layered this onto an oldie style piece of paper because I felt it had that kind of feel to it, that it was more an old feel art piece. I hope you enjoyed watching this video where I gave myself an art challenge where I got people to choose 3 words and I had to make an art piece out of them 3 words for the week. And I just wanted to see where it would take me. Do let me know which art pieces you love and stuff, and put in the comment box. Give this a thumbs up if you like this kind of challenge. And if you want to get involved as well, do put 3 words in the comment box, because I might even make an art piece up from the 3 words that you give me. And remember to go to my Instagram, RazDazThemArt, and go to my Facebook as well, what is exactly the same, RazDazThemArt, and you can follow my process and what art pieces I'm making at the moment. And see you guys later. And remember to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe box to join my RazDaz family, and click the little bell to be notified of all my big jazz hand videos I do. And see you guys later, and stay crafty.